In my last video, we answered the question, what is a potentiometer? In this video, we're going to demonstrate how a potentiometer works. There are two most common ways that a potentiometer is used, either as a voltage divider or as a variable resistor. First, let's take a look at how a potentiometer is used as a voltage divider. Here, I have a 20K potentiometer plugged into my breadboard. On the first pin, all the way to the left, I have a green wire, which is connected to a resistor, which is connected to the positive leg of a green LED, while the negative leg of the green LED is connected to ground. On the third pin, all the way to the right, I have the same thing, with a red wire going to a resistor, which is going to a red LED, connected to ground. On the second pin, in the middle, we have the purple wire, connected to a 1K resistor, which is connected to the power supply. All of these are 1K resistors. And if you were using this as a volume knob, the resistors would not be necessary. They are only there to protect the LEDs and the potentiometer from the 9 volts. As you may be able to see, the red LED is fully illuminated, and the green LED is only dimly illuminated. Right now, the position of the potentiometer is all the way to the right, or fully clockwise. But if I turn the potentiometer to the left, or counterclockwise, the green LED will illuminate, and the red LED will begin to dim. In this way, I can control how much current goes to each LED, just by turning the potentiometer. Now let's take a look at how a potentiometer is used as a volume knob. First, I'm going to disconnect the green wire from the green LED, and I'm going to plug it in straight to ground. We can imagine that the red LED is our volume output signal. When I turn the potentiometer counterclockwise to the left, it diverts the signal away from the output and sends it to ground. Because the green wire is connected to ground, there is no current going to the red LED at all. As I turn the potentiometer back to the right, you can see the red LED comes on again. Now let's take a look at another way that potentiometers are used, as a variable resistor. When you're using a potentiometer as a variable resistor, you only need to use 2 of the pins. So we're going to disconnect the green wire. Now we just have the second pin in the middle hooked up to the purple wire, which is going to the resistor to the power supply. And we have the third pin all the way to the right hooked up to the red wire, to the resistor, to the LED, to ground. Now what we have is a resistive band that we can control with a knob between the ground and the power supply. When I turn the potentiometer to the left, the current has to travel through more of the resistive band to get to the LED. So it causes the LED to dim. But when I turn the potentiometer to the right, there becomes less resistance, so the LED fully illuminates. Basically, I'm using the potentiometer in place of a standard fixed resistor, but now I can control the resistance with the turn of a knob. Now you know how a potentiometer works and the 2 most common uses for them. Thank you for watching.